Alright guys, what is going on? My name is Tubby, and welcome to the very first Over the Limit video leading up to the Over the Limit pay-per-view on May 20th. My name, of course, is Tubby. We're talking about this match and whether or not it's going to happen. Big Show does get a rematch. You know, it's probably bound to go on for a while, this feud. And I'm not necessarily upset with it because they've had good build to it. And a lot of speculation came off when Cody Rhodes dropped the belt, that if he was going to drop the belt, it's because he was going to be going for a World Heavyweight title opportunity. And then things started to get crazy. You had Del Rio returning to SmackDown. You had Christian returning. All these superstars coming back now that are above Cody Rhodes. Should they necessarily be above Cody Rhodes? No, not necessarily, but they are. And that basically puts him back in the mid-card, and that sucks, being back in the mid-card hell. But what it also does is kind of brand away from this, Raw and SmackDown brands, because you saw Del Rio was switched to SmackDown without a draft. Daniel Bryan's going for the Raw Championship. Who knows where things could go from there? Maybe we lead up to a Sheamus Daniel Bryan unification match or something. You get this match, and a lot of people are upset. They're like, hey, Tubby, it doesn't count because Big Show stepped through the table. He was kicked. Even if it was in the slightest, it knocked him loose. He stepped through the table. Yes, Cody Rhodes won. Some people are questioning whether or not that was scripted, whether that was supposed to happen. I think Big Show looked pretty shocked, or else he just sold it pretty well. I had said that in my prediction, I had wanted Cody Rhodes to win if he wasn't going to be going on to bigger and better things. I said, give him the title, let Big Show drop it to go into the tag team division with Khali, even though it's so bad. Just to do something. But then the Primo and Epic go to drop the titles already to Kofi Kingston and R-Truth, so does Big Show really need to be in a tag team now? I don't really think so. I think he probably is better off in tag teams. He always has been, in my opinion, being a part of a faction, a tag team, some sort of, organization. Him on his own still gets pops. On Friday Night SmackDown, he hit a WMD on Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes had a backstage interview saying that no matter how many, how much he tries to do to me, no matter how many WMDs he throws at me, I'm still going to get up in the morning and I'm still the Intercontinental Champion. And I think we have an interesting feud going on, but I don't know how much longer this can go on. Leading up to WrestleMania was perfect. It was a legit build to a feud. Cody Rhodes was airing clips of Big Show, embarrassing him, getting the better of him, completely flipped the script after WrestleMania, and then coming up to Over the Limit, we're probably going to see something a little different. We don't have much time. We only have two and a half weeks, something like that. Actually, we have 2 weeks, exactly 2 more shows before the pay-per-view, and that's going to give us a very limited build time for what we can do to build up these pay-per-views. Luckily, this one's already in motion, and I think a lot of people would complain about that, but at the same time, at least you have a reason for these guys to keep feuding. Now, what would that go to suggest, though? Because this is Big Show's rematch, and because, the title swaps, had Big Show won at Extreme Rules, it would have put the kibosh on Cody because his rematch clause would no longer be valid. At the same time, if Cody Rhodes beats Big Show Over the Limit, that's where it's at, This is almost somewhat building up to Cody Rhodes going over the limit. Big Show keeps getting the best of him. He keeps hitting a WMD on him. He keeps beating him. And finally, Cody Rhodes snaps and becomes a legit competitor by knocking out Big Show himself. That is definitely a possibility that I see happening. I want to see Cody Rhodes be successful in the WWE. There was quite a time that I wasn't a big fan of him back in Legacy. But back then, there were still good tag teams. You still had Legacy. You don't have good tag teams now. And I think for Cody Rhodes to come out on top of this feud, to be successful, there's got to be a glimmer of hope that he'll go on to something better. Or even if he is champion, that he actually gets feuds as the Intercontinental Champion, because he had the title for over 200 days, but he never feuded with anybody. He feuded with, not Ezekiel Jackson, but last-minute thrown-together matches. He never had actual build-up like he has with the Big Show. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, where it goes from here, if he retains at Over the Limit. Big Show is certainly guaranteed a rematch. If they don't give it to him at Over the Limit, I'd be very surprised. But you guys can look forward to this match at Over the Limit. I want to know what you guys think. Who do you think will win leading up to it? I'll make sure to keep the best coverage leading up to Over the Limit, guys. My name is Tubby. Have a great day, Nation. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button. Tubby out.